hope his daughter. He ain't never been a fighter. You can go and ask his mother. I'm a lover and a fighter, producer and a writer.
Get ready, Indian Rocks fans.
On the road to victory.
Here we go.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
That was really bad. You didn't even try. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eagles Nest here at Indian Rocks Christian School. Tonight's game features the Admiral Farragut Academy Blue Jackets against your Indian Rocks Golden Eagles. Please stand and bow your heads for a word of prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Dear Lord, we thank you for bringing us out here tonight for this game of basketball. We ask that you watch over all of these young women, help them to play with heart, with good sportsmanship, keep them injury-free. Lord, we thank you for the coaches, for the referees, for all the volunteers and the family and friends representing here today. And as always, we give you all the praise and glory for it. For it's in your name we pray. Amen. And now let's meet the teams. The starters for the Admiral Farragut Academy Blue Jackets are number 0, Charlisa Jenkins. Number 2, Zaria Daniels. Number 3, Sakaya Jones. Number 10, Ashante Brown. And number 23, Bailey Roeder. The head coach of the Admiral Farragut Academy Blue Jackets is Julie Pickering. And now, Indian Rocks fans, make some noise for your Indian Rocks Golden Eagles starting 5. At shooting guard, 5'9" senior, number 1, Brooke Martin. At forward, 6' junior, number 5, Autumn Frost. At shooting guard, 5'9" senior, number 4, Haley Martin. At guard, 5'7" junior, Cassie Bunsall. And at center, 6'1" senior, number 33, Kristen Lovelace. The head coach of the Golden Eagles is Phil Farver with assistant coach Jim Ceccarelli. Good luck, ladies, and let's play some basketball.
Welcome to Indian Rocks Christian School, home of the Golden Eagles, as they're getting ready to tip off with Admiral Farragut. Admiral Farragut comes into this game with a 5-2 record. Indian Rocks with a 3-4 record. And the tip-off goes to Admiral Farragut. They're going to push the ball up the floor quickly. They have a strong post game this year. Three-pointer from the outside, knocked down by number 3, Sakiah Jones. And Admiral Farragut immediately comes into a full-court press, 1-2-2 press with a steal and a putback, unable to make it. Cassie comes out with the ball and is fouled immediately by number 3, Sakiah Jones, her first. Team's first. And Indian Rocks will have it at the 3-quarter mark with the easy throw in. Admiral Farragut, much improved basketball team over the last 2 years. Three-pointer from Haley Morton, deep, not able to knock that down. Rebounded by number 0, Charlize Jenkins, a very nice post player, strong in the post, nice inside shot, and difficult to displace once she gets a good position. Three-pointer not able to knock down there by 3. Jenkins again, missed again, and the ball will be going to Indian Rocks. Starting tonight for Indian Rocks, number 1, Brooke Morton, number 4, Haley Morton, number 5, Autumn Frost, number 20, Cassie Bonzel, and number 33, Kristen Lovelace. And Farragut's out in the man-to-man, tight man-to-man position. Knocked down by number 4, Haley Morton, and they need her off to a good start tonight. They need both Morton girls to score some points tonight to keep them in this ball game. Indian Rocks in a 2-3 zone, trying to stop these 2 strong post girls. Number 0, Charlize Jenkins, and number 10, Ashante Brown. Going inside right there with a putback, not able to knock it down. Gets her own rebound, goes again, knocks it down. Charlize certainly looks to me as if she could be a Division I prospect for the next level. Indian Rocks with a throwaway on the press. So 2 turnovers on the 2 times that Farragut's come out with the press. For Farragut, 0, Charlize Jenkins starting the game. Number 2, Zariah Daniels. Number 3, Sakiah Jones. 10, Ashante Brown. And number 23, Bailey Roeder. And again, Charlize Jenkins with another rebound and a putback on the missed shot, missed 3. Autumn Frost with the drive to the basket, not able to make it go. And Admiral Farragut's going to come out of the mix with the ball there. Stolen back by Autumn Frost, and here comes Indian Rocks, other direction. Autumn Frost with a 3 from the side, not able to rattle it home. Rebounded Indian Rocks. Haley not able to knock that down either. Back up to the top to Autumn. She's going to take another 3. Not able to rattle that down either. Charlize Jenkins comes out with the rebound. And here comes Farragut with a fast break. Not able to knock that down. Rebounded Indian Rocks. Fast-paced game coming out of the game. Number 10, Ashante Brown with her first foul. Team's second. Tip off at the same time across the way at Admiral Farragut with our boys playing tonight. Try to give you some updates as we go along. They had a nice win as well last night at St. Pete Catholic, whereas our girls had a win here with a running clock. The boys were able to come back in the second half and pull away and win by about 10 points, I believe. Indian Rocks staying in the 2-3 zone, 7-2, but Indian Rocks has had their opportunities. Looks like Farragut's trying to get them to come out of this zone a little bit with a holding ball up top. 3-pointer from number 3, not able to knock it down. Rebounded Indian Rocks. And they've got to have Autumn Frost has had a couple of threes already. She couldn't find it. She's got to be able to hit that shot if she's going to try to pull Charlisa Jenkins away from it. Turnover, Indian Rocks going the other direction. Number 2, Zariah Daniels takes a shot and able to knock it down. Appears that Farragut's strength is going to be inside the post. They've had 1 3, but I don't know if there's really any other girls that are strong three-point shooters, at least to this point. 23 with a shot, not able to knock it down. Autumn Frost comes in with a rebound. Bailey Roeder. And here comes Indian Rocks. They need some consistent scoring, though. We know that Farragut can get some looks inside. Autumn Frost drives to the basket, and she is going to pick up a draw foul on Charlise Jenkins. And that's her first foul, so 3rd team foul here early on with Admiral Farragut. And they need to be consistent at the free throw line. And Autumn Frost can't knock down the free throw. She is struggled there. Sometimes she'll go 6 for 8, 7 for 8. Sometimes she'll go 2 for 8. Knocks down her second shot. 7-3, Admiral Farragut, 3.5 left in the first quarter. And Farragut's going to call a timeout, a full timeout. And we'll take a break.
Hello, my name is Sharon, and I'm the manager of the Indian Rocks Thrift Center. The Indian Rocks Thrift Center is a ministry of First Baptist Church of Indian Rocks located in the Walsingham Commons Shopping Center in Largo. Some of the items that we have here are housewares, furniture, decorator items, clothing, shoes, accessories, jewelry, and much more. There's something for everyone at the Indian Rocks Thrift Center, serving locally and connecting globally.
And we're back here with 3:25 left in the first quarter. Indian Rocks trailing 7-3 to Admiral Farragut. Admiral Farragut's taken a couple of three-pointers, couldn't knock them down to Indian Rocks as well. Certainly the strength of Farragut is their post play. They're going to try to pound that ball down in here to Charlisa Ferguson. Indian Rocks going to need to front and back that post if they're going to have some success here with her. She is a strong girl and finishes well around the basket and easily displaces most girls that she tries that try to defend her. Admiral Farragut taking their time. Indian Rocks content to let them handle it up top as long as they can keep it from getting into the post. And if they can let another 3 from number 23, not able to knock it down, rebounded Indian Rocks. And here we go with Brooke Morton bringing the ball up the floor. Farragut stays in their man-to-man. Nice drive from Haley Morton, not able to knock the shot down, but a nice take to the basket. Farragut's going to drive, not able to make it. Charlise Jenkins with it rips it out of her hands, knocks it back down for her 6th point. And she leads, Indian Rocks trails 9-3. Pass over to the top to Autumn Frost, Kristen Lovelace. Cassie, nice passing. Could have been a call there, didn't go their way. Goes back to Admiral Farragut, 9-3 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Again, Indian Rocks need some scoring from the Twins and from Autumn Frost tonight. Autumn with a couple of missed threes. Another missed three-pointer, so Farragut settling for some outside shots here early. And able to come up with the rebound. Indian Rocks on the misses. Autumn tries to set a high screen. They roll around on it. Cassie takes a deep three, not able to knock it down, and Farragut has the ball. Soraya Daniels up top with the ball, going to take that high screen in the drive, knocks the drive down there. Her first points of the game, and Farragut jumps out to a 8-point lead. Again, Indian Rocks has had a few opportunities, but they're going to have to hit some shots here. Autumn Frost with a pull-up and able to knock that one down. Maybe that'll get her started here. Rattled around the rim about 4 or 5 times before it dropped, but they're going to need some of those shots. And keeping the one young lady, Charlisa Jenkins, off the board. That's a task for Indian Rocks. Another three-pointer taking from the side. Not able to knock it down, and Autumn comes up with a rebound, and she breaks away with a fast break. Out to Cassie Bonzel coming up the side, and they're going to slow it down, pull it back. Not a bad idea. Be patient here. If they were patient, they will get some looks here, because usually at this level, after, and there we go with a foul. And we'll see if it's Charlisa Jenkins or number 2. Foul on number 2, Soraya Daniels. Her first, team 4th. Haley Morton needs to knock a few of these down. And that's a nice go for her. That's her 3rd point of the night. Indian Rocks able to cut into this lead a little bit. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice. And she knocks down both free throws. So 3 for 4 from the free throw line for Indian Rocks, 11-7. Trailing by 4 to Admiral Farragut. Farragut's been fortunate. Oh, we got a little travel. Slid her left foot before she put the ball down. A lot of times players, the referees will allow them to get away with that. And with 18 seconds left, down 4. Indian Rocks needs a score here to close out this quarter. Cassie Bonzel over to Autumn Frost. 10 seconds left, 8 seconds as it goes down. They're going to give Brooke a nice wide open look, not able to put it down. And no rebound, and that's going to finish the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, 11-7, Admiral Farragut leads. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back here starting the second quarter. Indian Rocks trailing 4 after really not shooting it very well the first quarter. Admiral Farragut missed quite a few themselves, but they were able to limit the inside play a little bit there. Charlisa Jenkins did end up with 6 for the quarter, but to be down 4, I think Phil, and knowing they missed those shots, had a number of good-looking three-pointers. Phil had to be happy with some of those looks. Farragut comes out in the 1-on-1 again, in the man-to-man. Backdoor pass to Bonzel. Great pass, great finish from Cassie Bonzel. Wonderful pass from Brooke Morton on that backside. And Anna DeVries comes in for Kristen Lovelace. Admiral Farragut has maintained their same starting group. And the ball's thrown out of bounds by Farragut. 11-9 now with 7.5 left in the second quarter. Indian Rocks making a little bit of a push here if they can need to score again to try to either tie or take this lead, possibly with a three-pointer. Both teams with a busy week. Tomorrow night, Indian Rocks travels over to plays Osceola here at Indian Rocks, and north side goes, or Admiral Farragut travels to north side. Three-pointer from Haley Morton, not able to knock it down. Again, they've had some wide open looks. Two-pointer missed. Cassie Bonzo with the rebound. And again, Indian Rocks comes out with the rebound. Doing a great job on the board tonight. Push ahead to Haley Morton. Haley Morton over to Autumn up top. Autumn Frost getting pushed around a little bit by Charlize Jenkins. She's going to need to move and replace herself enough times to make her defend it. Cassie Bonzo from the side. Knocks down the three. Big three-pointer to give Indian Rocks a 12-11 lead. Coming out in this early part of the second quarter. They've done a good job of not allowing Jenkins to spot up and get a look. Three-pointer taken, not able to knock it down. Haley Morton comes away with the rebound, and Farver wants them to slow this thing down and make Farragut work a little bit on defense. Need to have some good passes here. That was the first three-pointer. Autumn Frost with the drive to the basket, not able to get the call, and out comes the fast break. And 2 points for number 2, Zariah Daniels. Her 4th point of the night. And Farragut's able to take that lead back. 13-12. Haley Morton going to take a three. Nice look, knocks it down. And she's come out strong tonight. She struggled a little bit last night, but tonight hitting some shots. Her 7th point of the night. Brooke Morton, not yet on the board. I'm sure by the end of the time she'll have a couple of shots there. Autumn Frost trying to defend up with Charlize Jenkins. And they have a 3-second call on Admiral Farragut. And number 10, Ashanti Brown coming in for number 1, Elise Jenkins. And with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter, Indian Rocks leads 15-13. I think Indian Rocks has a few more options for scoring there as far as three-pointers. Autumn just struggling from the three with her 3rd miss. Jenkins wants to score, and so she puts her head down and goes in, but it's tapped away from her. Another two-pointer missed. No buckets. Wow, knocked right out of Autumn Frost's hand. And Farragut called with a travel. Very aggressive once Indian Rocks gets those rebounds, but they've got to be able to knock that down. And Kristen Lovelace comes in for Cassie Bonzel. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Indian Rocks leads 15-13. Last year they lost to Admiral Farragut 3 times, twice in the regular season, once in the district tournament. Frost being guarded by number 10, Ashante Brown. And Ferguson now, or Jenkins now guarding Kristen Lovelace out top. It gives a slight advantage, I would think, to Autumn if she can break away from Charlize Jenkins there a little bit. Strong post player that she is. Content to move it around up top. I think it's a good idea. Take some time off this clock, make Farragut pull themselves away from that basket so they can't turn over. And it's a held ball, and it belongs to Admiral Farragut. Julie Pickering, the head coach for Admiral Farragut. Coach Phil Farver in about his 21st year, I believe, as the head coach of the girls basketball team. A lot of years. Number 23 with a three-pointer from the corner. Bailey Roeder. She's taken about 3, so obviously she can shoot it. And so she did finally knock one down, so obviously she can hit the shot there. Indian Rocks trailing now by 1, 16-15. Deep three from Haley Morton. Not able to knock it down. And it's off of White. Blue takes the ball back, 16-15. Admiral Farragut leads with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, man, looked like a clean pick. Leaned like a clean pick, and a little bit late with the call. Brooke Morton rung up for her first foul. Team first. First foul of the game called on Indian Rock. So they've been fortunate at this point, and maybe they even thought they needed to get that in. I thought a little bit of a travel there, but she gets away with it. Trying to force that ball into Jenkins. They know that's their strength. And it's a throwaway by Admiral Farragut, and it goes back to Indian Rocks. In this district, here comes Cassie Bonzel. She's coming in for Anna DeVries.
Just wanted to mention that the clock that you see on your screen at home, by the way, this is Charlie Hall. I'm doing the computer graphics tonight. And the clock that you see on the screen is sometimes acting erratically. That's because I am not doing a very good job of mirroring the clock on the wall. So
that's difficult to do, though. I tell you, these other things are able to either they run a camera right off of the original clock.
Yeah, there's a
Or I'm sure they've got something that just matches up with it, syncs up with it.
You know, nothing that $100,000 donation to Digital Arts wouldn't fix.
I don't think it would take $100,000, Charlie. Maybe. Oh, Autumn Frost with the putback, can't knock it down, and Farragut comes away with the ball. These are the kind of shots that you've got to have in these kind of games, and she just wasn't able to knock down any of those yet. Three-pointer taken, missed. Nice block from Kristen Lovelace, and Brooke Morton comes out with the ball. Pushes ahead to Haley Morton. Over to Kristen Lovelace. Pass back to Autumn. Frost not able to come down with it. Tapped out by Admiral Farragut. Indian Rocks retains possession with 1 minute and 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Autumn not able to get it going yet here with some of the outside shots that she's hit the last few games. Thought about it for a moment, kicks it right back to Haley Morton, and it goes out of bounds. Mental mistakes here early, the ones you can't really afford to make against a school that's this athletic and strong in the post. That, you know, they're going to make the most out of it. So Indian Rocks has got to correct that the turnover margin here. It's going to go inside to turnover. They tried to force it back inside to Charlize Jenkins, not able to do so. Indian Rocks comes back out with the ball, and Brooke Morton brings the ball up the floor, almost picked off. Their passes sometimes can get a little erratic. Cassie up top with it, passes over. Oh, no call, and a foul finally rung up late. Fouls on number 3, Sakaya Jones, her second. Team 5th. So Farragut has been able to avoid the 1-and-1s to this point with only 1.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Big free throws. Big free throws by Brooke Morton, her first of the game. So Indian Rocks so far from the night, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. It's kept them in this game, yes.
I'm going to take a moment to give a shout out to our tech team who's helping tonight. We've got Katie again up on camera, and Jared is running the second camera.
Always doing a great job with these guys, getting great experience.
And if I could just start and stop the clock.
Yeah.
And we have timeout.
Another three-pointer taken by Farragut. They're settling, it seems like. And Autumn Frost comes out with the rebound. So with 1 minute and 12, they're going to go with a 30-second timeout. Not really enough time to take a break here.
Indian Rocks has the lead.
They've really, since, they were down 11-3. So since then, they've gone on a 14-5 run. And it's going to be important. They need to have some momentum going into the third and fourth quarter so that they think that they have a chance, because I know mentally they can get down on themselves very easily.
A couple of games on the schedule you mentioned this weekend. Lady Golden Eagles will be in a tournament, and it starts on Friday and concludes on Saturday. They play at 7:30 on Friday, and of course depends on the win-loss situation as what time they play on Saturday. We unfortunately will not be live streaming those games, so you need to come on out and watch the Lady Golden Eagles in person.
And they need more of that. You know, we've got a small kind of crowd here tonight, but I'm sure they would appreciate more being out here to watch them. And it does help. It's a weird thing the way you wouldn't think they would need all that, but it does help when you get fan support. It just
the sixth man.
Yes,
the sixth
or the 12th,
lady.
and depending on what if you're football, like Texas A&M. So with 38 seconds, Indian Rock's intent to just try to control this ball down to the last shot. Amazingly, they've been able to do this here. I figured Farragut would come out with a little more pressure, and now they've stepped out with an Autumn Frost being guarded by number 10, Ashante Brown. Back over to Haley. They're going to get her with a push-off. And Haley Morton picks up her first foul. Team second. So with 17 seconds left, Farragut will have the opportunity to take the lead here at the half. Down 17-16. See how Indian Rocks is able to come out of here with it. Ball's rolling around. And we got a travel there by number 2. I think maybe a little bit of a makeup call. Maybe a makeup call. I think she knows she may have missed that last one where she called a push off on Haley Morton, and just in their mind, even if they don't even realize it, sometimes the referees will make a makeup call.
3.4 seconds.
3.4, really important they don't turn the ball over badly here. What a pass. And there's the turnover and the basket scored by Farragut at the buzzer. Wow.
Coach Farver not pleased with that.
Not happy. And I believe that was Zariah Daniels picks up her 6th point. And Farragut takes the lead, 18-17 here, right at the buzzer. Bad mistake to throw the ball opposite of the towards your own basket. And that takes us to the halftime. We'll take a break here. Come back to you in a few minutes.
Indian Rocks Christian School has served the community since its founding in 1984. IRCS has grown into the largest full-service private Christian school in Pinellas County. Starting in preschool and continuing through 12th grade, Indian Rocks offers a comprehensive program of activities, athletics, academics, and Christian development in a caring environment. The overall feel of the campus atmosphere and the caring nature of the dedicated staff are some of the main reasons parents choose Indian Rocks Christian School.
In our preschool program, we focus on helping your child develop in all areas: physical, emotional, social, intellectual, and spiritual, in an environment of genuine love and concern for each student. Our dedicated team is one of the many great things that sets Indian Rocks apart from other preschools.
Indian Rocks Elementary School differs from other Pinellas County elementary schools in that our program is designed to give students both the academic underpinnings that they'll need for college and beyond, with a spiritual footing that will give true meaning to everything they learn. Experienced teachers with a Christ-centered worldview work together with parents to build this firm foundation for learning.
The middle school years can be challenging for both students and parents alike. Students best flourish in a consistent, loving environment with sound academics and a variety of activities in which they can participate.
The goal of the Indian Rocks High School program is to be distinctively Christian in all that we do, providing the highest quality of education, activities, and experiences possible.
The highlight of our year is our ministry semester. We take a week of school and set regular classes aside to involve students in service projects. The projects may be local, in the state, in the U.S., or in another country. Our students are already changing the world by being willing to serve. This service has impacted the atmosphere of our school and our community.
Athletic competition for Indian Rocks Christian middle and high school students is a vital part of their all-around educational experience. Indian Rocks Christian School endeavors to provide the best facilities, high-quality instruction, and a nurturing environment for life lessons through our athletic department.
Indian Rocks encourages its students to discover and cultivate all of their God-given gifts and talents related to the arts. Through thoughtful guidance and instruction, art becomes the means in which students express the beauty and imaginative power of our Creator. Students learn about the arts in our classrooms and experience the arts through field trips and participation in the bands, choir, drama, and many special presentations throughout the year. Students also have the opportunity to lead worship during our chapel services.
The Digital Arts program at IRCS teaches students to utilize video, music, photography, electronic journalism, and web design. Students are encouraged to use what they learn to bring the good news of Jesus Christ to a lost world.
Indian Rocks Veritas Academy is a non-traditional parent-based program that is offered through Indian Rocks Christian School. While the program utilizes the benefits of a larger Christian school, Veritas maintains a culture that allows parents the ability to spend more time with their children and have more of a daily influence in their lives.
The ministry of Indian Rocks Christian School is made possible out of the abundance of God's provisions, a partnership with a healthy local church, dedicated staff, and a community of parents and partners who value the benefits of investing in the lives of students.
Indian Rocks Christian School.
One community.
One mission.
One rock to build on.
Welcome back to the second half of Indian Rocks' game with Admiral Farragut. Indian Rocks trailing 18-17, had the lead right before the end of the half and gave up a quick backdoor layup or on a bad pass, a quick putback layup. And Farragut was able to take the halftime lead 18-17. Indian Rocks has not gotten much scoring from Autumn Frost. She's only ended up with 3 points here tonight. But she does make a good pass there to Haley Morton, and Haley out with a good game tonight with 9 points of the 19 that Indian Rocks has got. Indian Rocks doing a good job double teaming down on Charlize Jenkins. Number 3 takes a three-pointer, not able to knock it down. Admiral Farragut recovers it back. Sakaya Jones, number 3, with that last three-pointer. Farragut again trying to get that ball inside. Another travel called on Sakaya Jones. She's picking up that foot and putting it down before she puts the ball down. A lot of kids struggle with that play right there. They see so many times where they don't call that in the NBA and or the college level a little bit more, but NBA certainly, they give them a lot of relief on that. Not able to put that one back. Rebounded Charlize Jenkins. And they've kept her kind of in check here for the first half. She ended up with 6 points, but certainly capable. Now she's trying to post on that block. And we got a travel on Sakaya Jones. I'm sorry, on number 2, Zariah Daniels. So Indian Rocks is fortunate here coming out in the second half with 6.5 left in the third quarter. Trailing 19-18. Just got an update just a few moments ago from the Admiral Farragut game going on at Admiral Farragut between Indian Rocks, and Indian Rocks was trailing 23-24 right at the almost at the halftime there. Autumn Frost with a drive and no call on the come. Wow. Wow. Letting them play a little bit heavy there in the post there right now. Brooke Morton catches the ball on the out-of-bounds pass. Back over to Haley with a three-pointer. Needs to knock that down. Not able to complete that shot. That was a big, nice open look. That would have been great if she could have knocked that one down and given them a 4-point lead. Admiral Farragut driving the middle. And number 10. Shante Brown gets her first 2 points of the game. And Farragut and Indian Rock, Farragut takes the lead back 20-19. Indian Rocks run a little bit of a 5-out. And the ball is going around everywhere. Jump ball is going to go back to Admiral Farragut. Cassie Bonzel stays on the ground with an injury. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe she hit her head or her stomach when she went to the floor. Anna DeVries enters the game for Cassie Bonzel. Indian Rocks getting some opportunities here and not able to capitalize quite like they need to, playing a good team like Admiral Farragut. Admiral Farragut wearing the all blue here tonight. Indian Rocks with the white. Just within the last 3 or 4 years, Farragut would play Indian Rocks and it would be a running clock automatically with just a few minutes. And Admiral Farragut takes a 3-point lead after leading 20-19 over Indian Rocks. 4.5 left in the third quarter. And a foul called on number 2, I believe. Number 2, Zariah Daniels, her second. Team first for the half. Indian Rocks scored early in the third quarter here, but have not been able to score in the last about 3 minutes. And really need to get some looks here. Autumn Frost with a drive and takes a jumper, not able to knock it down. On a fast break, nice drive to the basket. Foul on number 5, Autumn Frost. Her first. Team second. And Sakiah Jones knocks down her first free throw, and Farragut starting to establish themselves here a little bit after being down 1 at the break, or being up 1 at the break. Indian Rocks and Farragut 35-33 at halftime over at Admiral Farragut boys playing. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in third quarter. Admiral Farragut starting to put a little bit of pressure here on Indian Rocks, and the throwaway from Brooke Morton. Admiral Farragut trying to get the ball inside to Jenkins, not able to do so yet. Done a good job of fronting and backing her. Oh, she got away with another drive there. Not able to finish the layup. And out comes Brooke Morton with the ball. She's going to go hard to the basket. And off-white goes back to blue. Another shot taken. Cassie Bonzel leaves it alone, goes out to Indian Rocks. .338 left in the third quarter. Indian Rocks trailing 24-19. Autumn Frost at the top. Almost has a turnover, kicks it over to Cassie Bonzel. Brooke Morton up top. Indian Rocks, Admiral Farragut staying primarily in the man-to-man defense. It's been pretty effective for them. Cassie Bonzel with a nice drive to the basket and attacks Charlize Jenkins, and she commits the foul, her second foul, team second. Not able to knock down the first one. To this point, they've shot okay from the free throw line, but they need to knock these down. They need to take every opportunity they have against a team that's better than they are from there. Misses the second. And Farragut pushes the ball up the floor in a hurry. Nice drive to the basket from number 3, Sakiah Jones. And she's come off here now with 7 points. Indian Rocks still passing the ball around the side. And foul on the drive. Autumn Frost is able to put it down. Number 10, Ashante Brown, her second foul, team third. And Autumn Frost will go to the free throw line for her third free throw of the night. 1 for 2 to this point. And is able to knock that down. Big, important three-point play there. And Farragut is going to come out here with it with 2.5 left, 2:40 left in the third quarter. Another three-pointer from deep, not able to knock it down, rebounded Haley Morton. And Indian Rocks trying to get a little bit of a push here. After falling down 7, now cut it back to 4 to Kristen Lovelace up top, pass to Autumn Frost. And she's going to get fouled going up. And number 2, Zariah Daniels picks up her 3rd foul, team 4th, and Autumn Frost will go back to the line for another 2 shots. And not able to knock down the first. Free throws, they get you every time. You got to be able to knock those down with consistency. She is 2 for 4 tonight. Sometimes she gets her thumb under the ball, which causes a bad rotation. Not able to knock down the second one. Kristen Lovelace with a fight for the ball, and it goes off of Jenkins, and Indian Rocks maintains it. 26-22. Over to Brooke Morton, that coming out of the corner. Over to Cassie Bonzel. A foul on number 3, Sakaya Jones, her 3rd foul, team 5th. Indian Rocks is going to call a timeout on that too. The referee really could have called a timeout before the foul, but with a full timeout, we're going to take a break. And we're back. Indian Rocks trailing 26-22. Autumn Frost drives the middle and gets caught in a held ball situation. And Farragut gets the ball back there. And Farragut in a little bit of foul trouble here. Number 2, Zariah Daniels, and number 3, Zakiah Jones, both with 3 fouls. So if Indian Rocks is able to exploit that a little bit, and they're content just to sit back and let them dribble, which is I thought was a good idea from the very beginning. To try and get Charlize Jenkins open. Still maintaining the dribble up top. Minute 37 left here in the half, and here's Charlize with a high screen. Going to try to, it's a good job of going away and then coming back. Kai Jones content to dribble up top and blow a lot of time. Cassie Bonzel guarding the ball. Oh, some moving screens, and they're letting them get away with some of it there. We got it, there we go. So they finally rung them up on it. She was waiting for it the second time around. And Ashante Brown's picked up her 3rd foul. So Admiral Farragut in some foul trouble here with about a minute left in the 3rd. Indian Rocks still have had a few chances to get some scores. Number 15 comes into the ballgame. Haley Jones, or Brooke Morton, with the drive to the basket, knocks it down for her 4th point of the game, and they cut the lead to 26-24 with about 45 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Another high screen moving. Let's see if they're going to call it. Charlize Jenkins is going to take it to the basket. That's her strength right there. Not able to come down with it. Wow, no travel called. Just a strong girl, but she took that ball and then ran with it. Number 4, Haley Morton called with her 2nd foul. Team 3rd. Charlize Jenkins trying to get the drive to the basket again and goes and drops it down. Oh, no, she does not give her the shot. And she says no shot, says the ball's on the floor. Foul on Autumn Frost, her second, team fourth. Charlize Jenkins from the corner, no good. Autumn Frost with the rebound, gonna come out to Cassie Bonzel ahead with 7 seconds left, and she's gonna get called on the foul. Wow. 0. Charlize Jenkins picks up her third foul, team 7th, and Cassie Bonzel will go to the free throw line with the 1-and-1 for the rest of the game here for Indian Rocks. Cassie Bonzel knocks down the first free throw. Her first of her third free throws she's knocked down. And she's a quick free throw shooter. She doesn't even dribble. She just hits it, catches it, and shoots. That's an unusual. Misses her second. Ball goes off of Farragut, and it's going to be Indian Rocks ball with 2.4 seconds on the clock, so enough time to catch and shoot. Anything over 0.3, you're allowed to get a shot off with. 0.3 and under, it's just a tap. 2.4 seconds. Autumn can't get the shot off, no good. And we finish the quarter trailing 26-25 at the end of the third quarter. And we're back starting the fourth quarter. Indian Rocks trailing 26-25 to Admiral Farragut. High screen for Haley Morton. See if she can knock one down off this three, and does. Big shot from Haley Morton for her 12th point tonight. 12 of the 28 for Indian Rocks. And trying to get Charlize Jenkins down in the post. They're going to enter into Kristen Lovelace, and if they would put a charge down, they would get that ball. She puts her shoulder down on every possession. Admiral Farragut will have it underneath here with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left. Not able to knock it down. And the ball goes to Indian Rocks. So they split the score in 8-8 there in the third quarter. Three-pointer from Cassie Bonzel from the corner, not able to knock it down. Kristen Lovelace not able to pull the rebound. Charlize Jenkins comes away with it, 28-26 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Admiral Farragut trying to get that ball down inside to Charlize Jenkins. To this point, not able to do so. Whoa, swinging that elbow high. Cassie defending it pretty well there. And now with the lead, Indian Rocks can dictate what they're going to do with it. Missed free throw or three-pointer, and the ball goes to Indian Rocks on the tap out of bounds. 6 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 28-26. Haley Morton has played a wonderful game tonight. From the top of the key, knocks it down again. 14 points for Haley Morton. And Indian Rocks opens up a 4-point lead here late, or about midway, almost midway point through this fourth quarter. Spin move, drive to the basket, strong move from Ashante Brown, and she cuts it back to a 2-point lead, 30-28. The big test for Indian Rocks will be coming here in the next few minutes as they try to close out a game in the last few moments. Cassie Bonzel with a catch. And the ball is called off of blue, and it stays with white. A little surprised at the call. Either thought it should have been a foul or off on them. Pass into Autumn Frost, and they don't call the block shot on her. She shoots it again from the corner, not able to make it. Kristen Lovelace with a miss. And Autumn Frost is going to pick up the foul. Her third foul, team fifth. She has just struggled from the floor tonight. Only 6 points. Haley Morton picking up that slack. Three-pointer knocked down by Bailey Roeder. And Farragut comes back with a vengeance and takes that 1-point lead. Quick 5 points. After Farragut Indian Rocks had that brief lead. Indian Rocks, Autumn Frost takes it to the basket to Charlize and is able to draw the foul. Her fourth foul, team 8th, and Autumn will go to the line with 2 free throws. Just struggling from the free throw line here tonight. 2 of 5 for Autumn. Knocks down that to tie that up, 31-31, with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Farragut trying to get that drive. Roeder again from the corner, not able to knock it down, but it's going to come out to Jenkins if they'll take a charge. They will get it. And Autumn Frost picks up her 4th foul. Why? Oh, they call it on Kristen Lovelace. Team 6th. Not able to hit the outside shot, the free throw. It looks like she struggles from the free throw line. Strong in the paint, but they've held her to 6. She's not scored since the first quarter. They can keep her away from that glass. Able to knock the next one down. And here comes Indian Rocks, trailing 32-31 with 4.5 left in the third quarter. And fourth quarter, number 2 takes it, fouls Zariah Daniels, her 4th as well. Indian Rocks really close here to putting Farragut in some trouble. They have not gone to their bench at all much tonight, so evidently she trusts this 5 that are on the floor. And if they can get either number 2 or number 3, especially number 2 with another foul, that leaves them down with 1 guard here late. And Brooke Morton steps up and knocks a free throw down. She is her 6th point of the night. And her 7th point. She is 4 for 4 from the free throw line here tonight. Indian Rocks takes the 33-32 lead with 4.5 left in the fourth quarter. They're trying to get that ball inside. They know they try to get the numbers to Jenkins if they can. They need to keep that ball from entering into that post. Oh, thought she traveled. I think she thought she traveled, and she gets away with it. Three-pointer. Oh, with a push in the back. Bonzel going to come out with it. and gets over to Brooke Morton. 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 33-32, Admiral Farragut trailing Indian Rocks. And they're content to run the outside weave. Take that time if they can. Over to Haley, Brooke over to Haley Morton. 3-point try from the top, not able to knock it down. Ball's rolling loose. Jenkins comes out with it, but steps on the out-of-bounds line. Steps on the out-of-bounds line, and it goes back to Admiral Farragut here, or back to Indian Rocks. 3.5 left in the fourth quarter. 33-32, Indian Rocks with a lead, and it's gone back and forth throughout this game. Cassie Bonzel with a pass back outside to Haley Morton. Had the hot hand here tonight. Can't hit it, but Kristen Lovelace with a putback and knocks it down. Her first 2 points and at a very important time. Great 2-point shot there from Kristen Lovelace, giving Indian Rocks a 3-point lead here with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jenkins trying to post up and takes the outside little jumper, knocks that down. Her first basket since the first quarter. Admiral Farragut trailing by 1, 35-34, with 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Brooke Morton up top, over to Cassie Bonzel. To Autumn Frost at the top, gets the little bank going in. And the lead's back to 3 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Trying to get that ball inside to Jenkins if they can. Kaya Jones with the ball up top, back over to Zariah Daniels. And she's going to take another 3 and knocks it down. And ties this game up with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Passed over to Cassie Bonzel. She's going to drive baseline. Passes off to Kristen Lovelace, and the ball goes out of bounds to Admiral Farragut. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Indian Rocks boys leading 44-35 in the third quarter. At Admiral Farragut tonight, almost threw the ball away. She takes the shot, misses it. It's going to be rebounded and over by Kristen Lovelace. And Brooke Morton brings the ball up the floor with 1 minute and 40 seconds left, 37-37. Haley and Brooke have done a great job tonight handling the ball up top with some pretty good pressure. Cassie drives, number 2 gets called on the foul. Zariah Daniels, and that is her 5th foul. I've got it down for her 5th foul, but maybe I've missed one somewhere along the way. Oh, I thought they rung up number 2. So number 3? Number 23. That was her first then. Team 10th, and Cassie knocks down her first free throw. Misses her second free throw. They lead 38-37 as they come out of the free throw. What a block from Cassie Bonzel from the bottom. With a foul from Brooke Morton. Foul from Brooke Morton. Her second, team 7th. And Charlisa Drinkins will go to the free throw line with 2 free throws, trailing by 1. With 1 minute and 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. She is 1 for 1 for the night and 1 for 3 now, or 1 for 2 from the night before that shot. And that makes it 1 for 3. Big free throw here for Indian Rocks if they can get this rebound, if it comes off, and then she's able to make it roll in. And with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, Admiral Farragut puts on some heavy man-to-man defense here. Over to Autumn Frost. Back over to Brooke Morton up top. Running the 5-out play here. Cassie Bonzel with the ball. Haley trying to cut in middle, not able to get there. Turned over by Cassie Bonzel. and not able to put it back. Admiral Farragut comes out with the rebound. Tied 38 all with 45 seconds left. Trying to get an open look up top, not able to do so yet. Oh, I thought I had a little bit of a travel. Roeder with a miss, and who's going to come out with it? Farragut comes out with the rebound. Turned over and back over to Brooke Morton. And with 18 seconds left, Indian Rocks will call a timeout. Both teams in the bonus. Indian Rocks with two free throws on the foul, though, automatically. Farragut would go to the free throw line with a 1-and-1. And we'll see what Farragut does coming out of this, if they press it up, or if they're going to be content to see if Indian Rocks can control the ball in the half court. So real quick, we'll review this game so far. Brooke Morton with 6. Haley Morton with 14. Just a great game from Haley Morton tonight. Some big buckets that she's made. Autumn Frost coming in with 9 points. Not her better shooting night, but she's been able to get a couple of them here and there. Cassie Bonzel with 7, and Kristen Lovelace with 2. Sakaya Jones leading Admiral Farragut with 10 points. And it looks like they're going to come out in a full court man-to-man press. Autumn's going to make a break up the side. And almost turned over. 13 seconds left. Brooke Morton with the ball over to Haley Morton. 10 seconds on the clock. 7, here's a pick and roll to the basket. She's going to take a 3. And not able to make it go in, but it looks like it's going to go to Farragut, to Indian Rocks with 1.2. With 1.2 left in the game. Yeah, if they go right into Autumn and she can get a free throw, you got to be able to catch and shoot. 3-pointer from the corner, not enough to fall. And that finishes up the end of the game, but it will go to overtime here with a 4-minute overtime. We'll take a break here for just a moment. And we're back for the overtime period here. Indian Rocks and Admiral Farragut tied at 38. The jump ball goes to Admiral Farragut, and they're going to settle it down a little bit, run a little bit of offense. 38-38. Indian Rocks outscored Admiral Farragut by 1 point in that overtime, in that game leading in. Oh, knocked out from Cassie Bonzel with a foul, I believe. And number 20, Cassie Bonzel with a foul. Charlisa Jenkins will go to the free throw line. She is 2 for 2 tonight at the free throw line. Hit a big free throw there late in regulation to tie it up. And no, not able to get the roll on that one. Strong girl, man. She is a workhorse in the paint. And she'll take another shot here. Kristen Lovelace and Autumn Frost on the blocks. They need to come away with the rebound if this thing comes out. But she's able to knock that down. And Indian Rocks really needs to attack some bodies here. Farragut in a lot of foul trouble. And if they attack the basket, they will go to the free throw line with that check there. They're really supposed to be calling the hot stoves here. Turnover from Brooke Morton, though, off of her foot. And Admiral Farragut will get it back with 3.5 left in the overtime period. Farragut shooting a 1-and-1 from this point on. Indian Rocks already into the 2-shot bonus with fouls. And again, they're content to hold it back there. We'll see. She's going to take that jumper from the top of the key, not able to knock it down, and Haley comes away with the rebound. Surprised Charlize Jenkins was willing to. Autumn Frost with the drive to the basket, not able to finish it. She gets a rebound back, and no call. No call on the drive. And it goes back, turnover. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Number 4, they're going to call that on Haley Morton. Her third. Wow. Some rough stuff there. Number 3 on the free throw line, Sakai Jones. And she knocks it down. Indian Rocks, Autumn Frost and Haley Morton in some foul trouble with 3. Brooke with 2. But Admiral Farragut with 2 players with 4. And Admiral Farragut breaks open to a 3-point lead here, 41-38 with 2.5, roughly 2.5 left in the fourth quarter, or in the overtime period. Nice screening being run by Indian Rocks. And Brooke Morton makes a nice drive to the basket for her 8th point of the night. Oh, lazy hustle got her out of that play there but she's able to recover back. Back up top, Indian Rocks trailing 41-40, 2.5 left, or 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the overtime period. Charlize Jenkins trying to post up on Autumn Frost up in the bottom. Zariah Daniels holding the ball, handling the ball up top, content to take time off this clock. A little bit of lazy passes here. Jenkins up at the top. She's going to try to get to the basket probably. She takes another jumper from the top, not able to knock it down. Then Autumn Frost comes away with the rebound. Our boys on the road leading by 13 at Admiral Farragut. 3-pointer from deep. From deep for Haley Morton. The game of her life here so far. Big game for Indian Rocks tonight. Oh, they call a foul on Brooke Morton, her 3rd. They've got it as the team 8th. I've got it as the team 9th. I had it as the 10th, but I'll leave it there. Indian Rocks is going to call a timeout. And we'll take a break for a moment. We're back here with the last minute and 11 seconds of the overtime. Indian Rocks up 43-41 after being down 41-38 about a minute ago. Number 2, Zariah Daniels on the free throw line. First time to the line tonight for her with a 1-and-1. Not able to knock it down. And Brooke Morton comes out with the, or Haley Morton comes out with the rebound, finds her sister Brooke with it, and Brooke brings it up the floor. Doing a good job here tonight. Could have been a little bit of a travel there. Gets away with it. Kristen Lovelace makes a great decision and pulls it back out. 51 seconds left. Indian Rocks up 2. Let's see if they're going to be content to foul or if they're just going to hold the ball. Brooke Morton up top. A lazy pass across the top. Lazy pass across the top, but able to still maintain it. Haley Morton with the ball. Finds her sister Brooker across the side. Oh my goodness gracious. And no intentional foul at all called. That should have been an intentional foul. That should have been an intentional foul. Not called. 4th foul called on Zakiya Jones. Zakiya Jones. And Brooke Morton at the line for 2 with 27 seconds left here. Not able to knock down the first. Her first miss of the night. Gets a little bit tougher here. That rim gets a little bit smaller in the last minute or so. 41-43. Able to knock down the next one. And Indian Rocks trail is up now by 3. I would be tempted right now to put them on, to not allow them to get a good look at a 3 here. I would give them the 2-pointer first. Indian Rocks. They take the 2, no good. Off the backboard, it's going to be Indian Rocks ball here with 10 seconds left. Indian Rocks up 44-41. They've got to watch the pass in. They've got to get this ball, be able to get this ball in right here. Here goes to Autumn Frost, and she's going to get the foul. That's not an even, that's an intentional foul. They're supposed to be calling that. And that's the 5th foul on number 3 is Zakiya Jones. So she'll be done for the game. 1 free throw could do it here for Indian Rocks if Autumn can knock down one of these 2. And able to knock down the first. .8 seconds left here in the overtime. And Autumn knocks down the second. Big free throw. Give them a 5-point lead here with 8.8 left in the game. 2 big free throws. Taking this from a 1 possession to a 2 possession game. saying hello to the camera here as my throat is giving me some problems. Game's back in play here. 7 seconds left. No foul for Indian Rocks. Should be no foul. And they do foul with 1.5 seconds left. But this is going to be a big win for Indian Rocks. 46-41 lead. Charlize Jenkins at the free throw line. Knocks the first one down. But it's going to be a little too late here. Indian Rocks closes out a very nice overtime play here. Not able to hit the shot, and that's going to be it right there. Game ends. Indian Rocks with a really nice district win, 46-42 in overtime over Admiral Farragut. Haley Morton got to be the player of the game there for Indian Rocks. 3 big threes. Finishes the game with 17 points. Some big plays there late in the fourth and in the overtime. And Indian Rocks does a great job finishing that game up with a 46-43 win. So Indian Rocks closes out this game with an important district win over Admiral Farragut at home. And Charlie, it was a good game.
It was. I was kind of worried there in the first quarter. Looked like it was going to be a blowout, and nothing we could do about it. But the girls stood up and played ball and made them drop.
Indian Rocks with 5:24. With 5:24 left in the game, at Admiral Farragut lead 56-46.
There you go.
And so they could have 2 good games here tonight if they can close this one out. And again, Indian Rocks home tomorrow night. Boys on the road at Admiral Farragut. So enjoyed the game.
Would like to say again thank you to Katie and to Jared for helping out. Jared did computer graphics and switching during the second half. And just want to give a big shout out to them for helping out. Next Tuesday will be our next live stream game. That will be at 5 o'clock. And I don't quite remember who we're playing next Tuesday. Believe that's...
Who's that, with our girls or boys?
Girls have a 5 o'clock game next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday they play, let's see here, I believe Countryside Christian from Gainesville.
Countryside Christian from Gainesville.
From Gainesville, Florida.
I thought it was Countryside High School.
They play Countryside on the 19th, so maybe I've got my dates a little bit mixed up, but I think 16th to the Tuesday. It is.
Yeah.
So they're home with that.
And then our first soccer matches on IRCS Live will be on Friday. Girls match against a team that I should know the name of. And girls at 5, and boys soccer will be at 7 o'clock next Friday. That's, of course, the last day of school before Christmas break.
And our girls at Indian Rocks team defeated Northside tonight, 5-2 in soccer. Boys are playing as we speak, so I'm not sure what their score is right now over there out there at the field.
Let me see if I can pull up that schedule. If you go to the IRCS Live page, you can see the schedule coming up. Actually, I just have the week in advance, but I do have a tech team page where I list everything. And Calvary. Soccer will be against Calvary on next Friday, not tomorrow, but a week from Friday. 5 o'clock girls, 7 o'clock boys, Calvary Christian High School.
Very good. Well, hey, it's been a great night.
Thank you, Joe, for sitting in.
Yes, sir.
And at some point, we'll have boys basketball here at home.
Yep.
And that'll be exciting. I've talked to Gio, and he said that he's going to be willing to sit with you on those. And
Yep.
On behalf of the Indian Rocks Christian School, the Lady Golden Eagles, the tech team,
What?
Charlie Hall.
And Joe Frost.
Good night, and God bless.
Who can fathom the mystery of a seed, so small and delicate, yet powerful enough to split rock, to withstand the elements, to find its way? Sunlight, water, and with time, the smallest transforms into the largest. But without nurture and protection, the harvest will never come. As a nation, we're seeing the effects of academic decline, spiritual suffocation, and cultural decay. Globally, the U.S. ranks 17th in science and 25th in math, and close to 60% of high school graduates fall short of college readiness benchmarks. Schools are struggling. 1 in 4 high school students admit to being offered illegal drugs and know of gang activity inside their school. 44% of U.S. adults have left their faith. And with marriage rates at a 100-year low, the institution of marriage has diminished. And the list goes on. The Association of Christian Schools International is committed to stemming the tide in developing academically prepared leaders who train young people to be wholehearted followers of Jesus Christ and engage in their churches, communities, and workplaces all around the world. With a focus on academic excellence and spiritual formation, ACSI member schools are some of the best in the world. Did you know that accredited ACSI schools academically outrank other private religious schools in their graduation course requirements? And when compared to public high schools, they rank higher in graduation rates, with those graduates going on to attain more years of higher education. Not only do ACSI schools maintain rigorous academics, they are committed to holistic growth, which means that spiritual formation is at the core of a student's life. The International Carter study found that graduates rank significantly higher than their peers in the areas of respect for authority, moral integrity and character, a long-term life commitment to Jesus Christ and to their church. The results are undeniable. And yet there are thousands of seats that go unfilled in ACSI member schools every year. That's why we invite you to consider Christian education for your child today and help us cultivate the seeds of academic innovation, knowledge, stewardship, and faith for generations to come.